GPT 4.5 explained the yield curve. We were trying to study US recession. It explained the yield curve wrong.
Definition of yield curve wrong or
No,
the data?
the example.
Was it outdated or
It gave the complete opposite example.
was the yield curve recent? The data that you're looking for the...
No. It was just an example. It was a conceptual explanation that I was looking at. And this is like a 50-year-old concept.
Okay.
And yet GPT 4.5 messed up. And we understood that while we were reading through the example, and we were trying to understand how can GPT 4.5 be wrong. So for about a minute or so, we were like stunned that GPT 4.5 said something, and because we've trusted the software so many times that we started to question ourselves.
There's something called as hallucination. See, all of these models, all of this AI, right, basically has been trained from a lot of information on the internet. So it has a character of a human being.
But it's impossible that it gets wrong information on yield curve, because all of the information available on the internet
It's
say
not
the
100%
exact same
accurate.
thing.
And GPT 4.5, again, I go back to the same point. It is a text generator. It basically guesses the next word. If you want super factual information which could not go wrong, and it's not creative writing, you would go to something which has access to real-time information.
Which is Google Deep Research?
No, you can go to Perplex. This doesn't need it. Yield curve is a basic concept. It doesn't need one. In fact, a good hack, if you want to be very sure of the information that is coming, and it's not, you didn't ask for it to write an email, because there factually cannot be wrong in an email, right? It's about writing style. But let's say something like this, in this case, yield curve, I would just tap the button of search on ChatGPT. So before it gives you the answer, it quickly reads up a couple of articles before it gives you the answer. Just takes the quality of the output much higher.
Level 1 is understanding the models better. And here's where you need to be very good at problem solving, you said.
Yeah, I mean, essentially level 1, idea of level 1 is that you understand what all models are out there, which model is good for what, and how to work with them the right way by learning how to do prompting rightly.
Know the right models and then choose the right models. Okay? Now let's go to level 2.
Level 2 is essentially prompting, advanced prompting.
I would want a framework on how to prompt such that it can give you right outputs. And before I spoke to Ansh, I thought prompting is very basic. And what I found deeply interesting is that me and my team were using the same ChatGPT model and we had the same problem. But somehow the answers that I got were so comprehensive that they were like, "Aapne exactly type kya kiya?" Okay. And I remember this very vividly because 2 months back, I asked the same question to Ansh, ki, bro, tu type kya kar raha hai? Like, how are you getting such comprehensive answers? And he had a different framework. But I want to understand from you, what exactly is your framework because of which you're able to get such comprehensive and complex tasks done through the operator in just one attempt?
Well, it is not just the operator. It's any model out there or any AI out there. The way I treat any of the AI assistants out there is how I would treat an intern who has just joined today.